Hear ye, gather round for a birthday edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the JDF Memorial Sovereign Soundboard. As always, you can find us on most platforms streaming your favorite podcast episodes, including Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. If you're listening on the iTunes, leave us a review of the 5-star kind. Subscribe to us on YouTube at YK Wrestling. Links to all the platforms and the merchandise are available at ykwrestling.com. Welcome to the Nuckapoo Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Joined by King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name.
What it is, bro.
Hey, man, shout out to Young Kings Wrestling Day.
Yeah.
We officially launched on this media journey on December 16th, 2018. That was 5 years this past Saturday, the same night as the TLC pay-per-view back in 2018. So started putting in work. You remember we almost had 10,000 followers on Instagram. That's major for me. I've never had 10,000 nothing ever. So like
assassinations be real out
here. Man, listen. So yeah, we started like building up the Instagram, started doing the media stuff, getting out to events and all that good stuff, man. So let's do more of that next year for sure. I'm gonna need me a WWE PLE so I can go to the press conference after this show.
It's about that
time.
What
I'm saying? Or I'm gonna have to travel somewhere else. I'm gonna have to. They have a show in LA or Phoenix or something. I guess I'm gonna have to go there if I can't do it. But shout out to Wes Lee though, because like the second week of us posting on Instagram, Wes Lee was like reposting our stuff. So appreciate him. This was when he was in TNA. He was with the Rascals.
Yeah,
it was way back when. So shout out to Young Kings Wrestling Day. This is also our last episode of the year. So don't wake up Christmas morning expecting a new episode under the tree because it ain't gonna be there. So last episode, it's gonna be very little structure in this episode. Just letting you know. Is whatever I put on my notes is what we're gonna talk about.
Hey, free flowing. I love it.
Yeah. It's 1 week before Christmas, so shout out to Christmas on the way here. Still watching them Christmas movies.
Yep.
Yeah, I watched The Grinch this week, and they kind of had the Grinch fucked up.
Oh, of course.
Like the movie with Jim Carrey. Yeah, they had him fucked up in that. Now y'all bully this dude, and then y'all mad that he mad at y'all at the end of the day.
Like y'all was fucking with him.
Classic bully story, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like you mad he got a beard. Like you mad he's styling on you.
Right.
He had a beard at 8 years old.
Like he was chilling on y'all. Y'all was mad. Like
now the cartoon Grinch, that nigga was wilding. That was some petty shit. His ass, he made sure he literally got every crumb. This nigga took one crumb out of somebody's crib. He said, "Hold on, you can't have that either."
He said straight stingy.
That's
none of y'all.
That's the petty king, bro.
He said, y'all motherfuckers happy? Y'all opening presents? Nah, we ain't about that.
Thing is, they wasn't even phased. It was just like, shit, we still together. We still got life.
Right.
Yeah, he was tweaked, man. I know he was tweaked. He felt stupid. It was like, damn, I guess I'll give them their gifts back now. Oh, shit.
He said, like, yeah, you mad because, you just ain't happy. Like, listen, I got joy. You know what I'm saying? You a sad motherfucker. You gonna steal my shit because you mad at life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, though, how shitty you gotta feel? You see a bunch of motherfuckers that's just happy, and you be like, I'm gonna take their happiness and then you realize that shit don't work, and then you realize that at the end of the day, you still not happy.
Right. Tell you, man. It's a
Hey, that's a
mind fuck.
story for that's a moral right there. It's a moral
Right.
of the story. Hey, also shout out to Christmas music, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best Christmas songs? Let's clear this up again.
Oh man. Listen, anything outside of Mariah Carey, because she disqualified at this point.
Yeah.
Don't Luther got some good Christmas music?
Yeah, Luther had a Christmas album. The Temptations had a Christmas joint. The Temptations joint was cold.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to This Christmas, man. Every version of This Christmas is fire.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Donnie Hathaway, Chris Brown. Mm-hmm. Y'all listen, y'all
Chris killed it.
Yeah, y'all got to put Chris Brown over Donnie Hathaway. Y'all got to lie about that. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Yeah, like his is still cool.
Like he did the thing on it, but
he did.
Originals is originals. Let's leave them be
for a reason.
Yeah.
Silent Night. Shout out to Silent Night. How Silent Night start, bro?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell.
That's crazy.
Because I feel like I knew it, but yeah.
I asked you this question last year. You got it wrong again. So, like, I'm gonna need you to come correct.
Damn.
Next year, I'm gonna need you to come correct, bro.
I forgot all about that.
I didn't. I've been waiting on this day all year.
Oh man, I'm about to make a note of that shit. How you give me 2 years?
It's all good, man. Hey, let's talk about this week in wrestling history. We got a lot going on, bro. 1971, Antonio Inoki was fired from the Japan Wrestling Association following a failed takeover. This man tried to go in there and take over their trap, and they was like, "Nah, fam, get out of here." So he went on to start New Japan Pro Wrestling the next year, and what can you say? The rest is history.
It's history.
It's history, right?
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir. 1993, Alundra Blaze wins the newly reactivated WWF Women's Championship. And 1995, to the exact day, Alundra Blaze, that championship was deactivated. She ended up leaving and threw the belt in the trash on Nitro.
Some cold shit.
So yeah, they activated the belt. The belt got deactivated 3 years before that.
Yeah.
So they bring it back 3 years later. And then 2 years later, on the same exact day, it's gone.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Wow.
Light.
Wow work. 1997, the Attitude Era officially begins. Vince McMahon feels fans are tired of having their intelligence insulted. You know how that went. Debuted that scratch logo, the classic Attitude Era scratch logo debuted this week in 1997.
That's the golden era to me. I know people say, the 80s and shit like that. But listen, I can't call it that. That scratch 90s Attitude Era, that's golden era for me.
Even Ruthless Aggression, like they still had the scratch.
Oh yeah,
so, like that's up there with me too.
Mm-hmm.
But they got the logo they got now. It's all sleek looking. It looks super corporate. I get it though, but ain't nothing like that scratch logo.
Yeah,
that's classic. I used to try to draw it like the same script.
Right.
1999, the McMahon-Helmsley era begins at Armageddon. Stephanie McMahon told Vince, "Hey, you got me fucked up." That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, no, for real.
Vince did have her fucked up though, so I can't be mad at her for turning on him.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
This was wild in that year, man.
Like, you kidnapped your daughter to make a point to a nigga. that's one of your employees you don't like.
Those were the traumatizing moments that I was watching wrestling when I was a kid.
Taker. Yep.
I was scared of that motherfucker, and I see he pulling up outside his house. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, Stephanie.
Yeah, man.
Like, hold on, dog.
Setting teddy bears on fire, putting Stephanie on a cross, and like
it is. You wonder why Steph turned on his ass. Like,
Shit.
and she was trying to grind me for that shit too. Like the whole drug marriage, all that. Like,
Hey, man.
hey,
The whole family played dirty.
Hey, listen. What Michelle Obama say? When they go low, we go high. The big man said, "Fuck that.
We going to hell.
You go low, I'm going into the depths of hell."
Right.
I got some more Armageddon stuff. This Armageddon week, 2003.
Nice.
I left a bunch of stuff out. 2002. There was the 3 stages of hell at Armageddon. Triple H and Shawn Michaels, one of my favorite matches of all time. And then the very next year, Triple H won the world title again. Beat Goldberg. Yep. And the rest of Evolution also won championships at Armageddon. They all left with gold.
Clean.
Stood on the stage and held it up high. They had that gold for a minute. All of them had them for a minute too. Long time. Man. 2008, more Armageddon news. Actually, I'm going to skip back to 06. I don't have this on my notes, but I remember 2006 this week. Remember Joey Mercury bust his face up?
Woo! Bro, I done watched that Armageddon back so many times, and it's like, it's still like, it's one of the things like you don't think of that particular thing happening in a ladder match, but
right,
just being in the wrong position, man.
That shit almost took his life, like on some long-term stuff. He ended up getting addicted to the pills he was on.
Yeah. And it's like, how can you blame him at that point? Because, you got to figure you're facing so much pain.
Right. You seen how it was bruised up. It was,
like immediately. I'll go see the eye was shut.
Yeah.
It was leaking all over the place.
It's going to segue into 2008. More Jeff Hardy stuff. Jeff Hardy won his first world championship at Armageddon.
Yeah.
Triple H and Edge in the triple threat. And Triple H said, "Nah, I ain't taking the pin. You got it." Mm-hmm. Triple H been pinned by Jeff Hardy twice. That's it.
Right.
That's it. He said, "Nah, he ain't getting his first title on me."
No, sir.
2013, AJ Styles leaves TNA after 11 years. 2013, Randy Orton defeated John Cena at TLC in a TLC to unify the WWE and the World Heavyweight Championships. Big Gold has never been seen again.
Yep. Well, revamped, but
it's the OG. Yeah, it's cooked. Speaking of cooked, Sami Zayn in 2014 this week won the NXT Championship in his last opportunity versus Adrian Neville. On the same day, Kevin Owens debuted in the WWE, beating currently known as Juice Robinson. Takeover our Evolution. After the main event, Sami Zayn got his ass cooked.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
About 3, 4, 5 power bombs.
By his own man.
By his own boy.
Be your own people.
Tough break, nigga. 2015, Roman Reigns defeats Sheamus to gain back the WWE Championship on Monday Night Raw. That was fun. That was a fun event. They kind of popped for Roman too.
For once.
Yeah. So they said no more of that. After that. And then in 2018, your boys, Young Kings Wrestling, launched their operations. And we here. Y'all listening to us right now. So happy birthday to us.
Facts.
And happy birthday for the rest of the year. Shout out to Malik.
Facts. Shout out to y'all.
And then rest of the year birthdays, man. Rey Mysterio, Hall of Famer. Sonny Kiss had a birthday this past week. Eddie Kingston, Jose Lothario, that was Shawn Michaels' old trainer. He would have turned 84, I believe. Ultimo Dragon had a birthday. This everybody's got a birthday for the rest of the year. Sabu, shout out to the homicidal, genocidal, suicidal, possibly racist Sabu.
Very possible.
Yes.
Very possible.
I found out Sabu live in Vegas too. Never seen him.
Well, I thought he lived in like Detroit or something.
He from Detroit.
Okay.
But right. Yeah, I think Paul Heyman said he lived in Vegas. I was like, okay, that's what's up. Junkyard
Okay.
Dog would have turned 71 this past week. And Junkyard Dog was a wild nigga. I found that out this year. I
Yeah.
ain't know I ain't know a good portion of none of that I found out about Junkyard Dog. He was a wild dude.
He ain't giving no fucks.
Man, Eric Young, primetime Elix Skipper. RIP to Brody Lee. He had a birthday this past week. He would have turned 44. And his anniversary of his death is coming up here next week as well. So RIP to formerly known as Luke Harper, former TNT champion, former Intercontinental and Tag Team champion in the WWE. Happy birthday this past week to Psycho Sid, former WWF champion. Hey, I didn't know Psycho Sid be on Twitter.
Oh no. Don't tell me that.
I'm gonna go through the rest of these. I'm gonna let you find Psycho Sid's Twitter. I'm gonna just let you know it's a couple of them that might pop up.
Man.
I think it's at the Sid Vicious. So go to at the Sid Vicious. It should have about 60 something thousand followers. Just go look at that man timeline. And I'm gonna just keep going.
Goodness.
It's one tweet. It's just one tweet. You might get a kick out of it, actually. It ain't even bad. Stone Cold, Steve Austin, RVD, and Trish Stratus were all born on the same day. So happy birthday to those Hall of Fame legends. Happy birthday to Eric Escobar. Y'all probably don't remember Eric Escobar. This is like 2008 on SmackDown. So happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to Mean Gene Okerlund, who would have turned 81 this year. Mauro Ranallo, Primo Cologne, Oni Lorcan, Eugene, Otis, Luke Gallows, the Great Muta, Jamie Noble, Chris Hero, Armando Alejandro Estrada. That was my dog. Happy birthday to these people. The Patriot, a.k.a. Dale Wicks, would have turned 62 this year. Happy Miro Day on the 25th. Rusev. Wildcat Chris Harris, a.k.a. Braden Walker, had a birthday as well. Midian, Bart Gunn, Demolition Axe, Xavier, former Ring of Honor World Champion, passed away a few years ago. He would have turned 46. So a happy birthday to him, as well as China, who would have turned 54 this year. Happy birthday to my man, the legend, the great Goldberg. Yes, sir. And Claudio Castanzaro, Zelina Vega, Eddie Edwards, Rachel Evers, Justin Roberts, Ray Phoenix, Lanny Poffo would have turned 69. PCO, Danny Burch, and Katie Forbes. Oh, let me get a breather. A lot of birthdays round out the rest of the year, man.
I got Real Psycho Sid.
Nah, not that one.
The other one, you said the Sid Vicious.
Is it the Sid Vicious? Let me go check.
Because he posted something about it being fake.
That ass?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad. The Psycho Sid. My bad.
The Psycho Sid.
Yeah, the Psycho Sid. It's the very first tweet.
Oh shit.
It might be fake though.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm gonna just assume it's real though.
Oh wow. This man just it's like 3 straight tweets of him going at right back.
Facts. This man said Tony Khan a clown.
Yeah.
I feel that ain't him.
Low key, I feel like it might actually be. Yo, this man is every tweet is right back, bro. This is a right back.
But now I look at the other one and like X-Pac followed that one. So now I'm thinking that's the real joint.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got worked. I'll admit it. It confirmed one of my biases. So like I wasn't even bothering to check the legitimacy for real.
He said, right back, my power bomb on you is going to be stiffer than the last promoter you stiffed.
That That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
That's crazy.
Hey, I know we free flowing. Do we got any rumors this week?
I mean a little bit. We got some injury
Hey,
news.
a free live Van Dam.
Oh, that too. That too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start there. You know what I'm saying? Liv got caught up down in Florida. She got stopped. She had some of that, some substance from the earth.
Some of that Snoop Doggy Dog.
Yeah, that sticky icky,
Ooh, wait.
But I guess she just didn't have like her ID card or whatever on her. Cause
Gotta have a med card in Florida, man.
yeah. Cause everything that I heard is that nothing came out of it. She don't have no heat backstage about it. It wasn't a situation that she got in trouble
It wasn't
about.
like RVD.
Yeah. Everybody cool about it. She might get some jokes thrown at her when she get back, but
Hell yeah, on commentary, they're gonna take some.
Yeah. You know they're gonna.
Hey, dog, Corey Graves. I know Corey Graves found out, went straight to the lab.
Yeah, the way they free flowing now, it's like, yo, we gonna have some fun with this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we got the injury stuff. Kenny Omega,
yeah, man, got
posted
that diverticulitis.
He posted he was up in the hospital bed. Said, listen, I had some shit going on. I was trying to fight through it, but then it got bad, and it turns out he got that deep diverticulitis, man. Same shit that ended Brock Lesnar's UFC career.
Yeah.
So, best wishes to him.
Yeah, he saved himself from that Jericho partnership.
Yeah,
so kind of came in clutch at the end of the day. If you want to get a glass half full outlook on things, you don't got a team with Jericho no more.
That's a fact though. Like, cause nobody really trying to see that bullshit.
I still ain't watched that promo yet. People said it was so bad.
I believe it. That's why I ain't watching.
I want to see it. It's saved in my bookmarks. I ain't watched it yet. I'm gonna wait. I wanna wait till I'm like good and comfortable and I'm ready to laugh. I'm ready to cringe, whatever effect gonna come from it.
I already know it's gonna be crazy. And on the flip side, I've talked about this last week, but they announced on SmackDown that Charlotte is gonna be out about 9 months,
man,
with a knee injury, and and they're talking about they saying it might be worse than that. So I don't know how long she's gonna be out. They looking at it deep.
Gonna miss that Mania check.
Miss Mania, all that. Like, we might not see her till maybe summer next year. So,
after SummerSlam, shit.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, best wishes to her. Speedy recovery. I know,
machine, though, so she probably be back much sooner.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whether y'all like, love, hate, whatever, like, she one of them
it's workhorses, though, because this really, like, people was really caring to watch Charlie Flair.
Yeah.
At like for the first time in years.
Facts.
Get hurt.
Yeah,
that BS, man.
Yeah, because she wanted the faces of this generation of wrestling. Like,
whether you like it or not,
exactly. Like,
not
y'all
just
can
the women,
feel,
but just everybody in general.
Yeah, man. Y'all feel however y'all want to feel about her. She been like on it. So yeah, don't ever want to see that happen to nobody.
It will.
Facts. Let's go. New Year's Revolution is coming back. They using the trademark for SmackDown right at the
Raw doing day one because Raw is New Year's Day. So
yeah, man.
Yeah,
you use them titles back. I'm all for it.
Might as well.
I saw.
We need more special episodes named after OG pay-per-views too.
Facts.
Like, listen, I don't know what the whole media rights and stuff gonna be. I don't know is SmackDown going back to Tuesdays or not. If it do, y'all can do Taboo Tuesday on SmackDown. I'm saying I've been trying to get one. I was trying to get that back for the longest.
Listen, the remaster, I need it.
Yeah, let's do something like that.
There's never been a better time for where we are than now to do that shit. Honestly.
Yeah.
Now I see somebody post that it was at SmackDown. before they went live, they always do a little something. They have like main event or whatever. This week they put up something called WWE Speed.
Ain't nothing but a beat the clock challenge, brother.
Like, but that's basically what. So basically, they're having 5 minute and under matches. So you had Bronson and Nathan Frazier in the match. You had Cedric and Axiom. It was Corey Graves and Kevin Patrick was on commentary doing it a little bit. So I don't know. It's maybe something for like the socials, something for like to take some TikToks of or whatever. It gets everybody a little bit of exposure. If they're trying to just get some burn in front of a live crowd. I don't know. There's more people that you could put out if you just having 5 minutes. I guess I don't know. I've never seen this. Is the first time I've seen it. Maybe it's just an experiment. I don't know, but it's interesting.
Let's get it, man.
But it's cool.
Yeah, it's a little something for the crowd. That's all that is.
Yeah. You go to live shows, you typically see some stuff like that.
For sure.
Tony Khan under fire again.
Oh Lord.
Just after the whole what was it about? They had the Warner Brothers. There we go, Warner Brothers. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Go ahead. I'll interject whenever I'm ready.
Yeah, so the Warner Brothers meeting that they were supposed to have, AEW was supposed to meet with Warner Brothers and Discovery about a deal, and that was actually on the side of my notes. They were supposed to have one, and that fell through. But this week, WWE met with Warner Brothers, and apparently part of the allure, part of the what set that up was CM Punk coming back to WWE, and so Tony Khan been taking some shots.
They laughing at you, nigga.
Yeah, man.
He's salty.
They clowning that boy because he fumbled the bag pretty bad.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
Of course, he had the typical PC response. You know what I'm saying? We broke the ticket record for most tickets ever sold in a wrestling show.
Hold on, bro. Let me interject.
I'm packing the air, this gas and what?
These peasants, you peasants.
I told you it ain't structured, so like I didn't even know he was about to go there. I had no idea. So let me just do this. I was holding off on this for later on, but hey, bring that ass here, brother.
Bring that ass here, boy.
You already know what it is, man.
Oh, man.
I ain't even gonna let Reek read it. I'm gonna just let the man himself tell you what's going on. Possibly. It's crazy. See,
Yeah.
I be trying to be ready. I be trying to be professional.
Hey, man.
Here we go.
It is what it is.
To be AEW is to be under constant attack. You do a great show, and the next day somebody's saying something negative. You do 5 great shows in a row. Somebody says something negative. You break the ticket record for the most tickets ever sold for any wrestling show in the history of the world, and somebody has something bad to say about it. I just, at this point, I don't worry about it. We just need to go out and do great shows week after week like we did.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Also, I don't know why this ain't playing. See, that's how free flowing we are. We got technical difficulties going on, but let's get it. Here we go.
That's wild. All right, go ahead.
How good you do, there will be people coming for you, gunning for you, because that's what this is. There's a reason that every single person who stepped into my position until now has gone out of business. I'm the only one left. Everybody who has stepped up and put millions of dollars into this and done it week after week, and there's no off season. You do it 52 weeks a year. It's a fight, and that's a credit to the fans. I know what it is to be a wrestling fan 52 weeks a year. It's hard. And but it's also the most rewarding thing. That's why you can't get away from it for too long. That's why we always come back to it. We're addicted. And it's worth the fight. And I love the fight. And I'm never going to stop fighting it. No matter what happens, no matter how things change, it's worth it. It's the fight Jim Crockett fought, and Vern Gagne, and Ted Turner, and so many other people that have tried, and God bless them all. And I'm doing this for all of you, and I know all of you are here in spirit. So
right. He the last one. He the last one standing.
He the last one standing.
He the last great promoter standing. I didn't know Scott D'Amore was gone.
Yeah, I'm saying this is TNA erasure, and I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm tired of this. They've been doing this for the last 5 years now, just trying to negate the fact that TNA was TNA at one point, and they still standing. Come on, son. And then all them people, he name dropped all them people, right? Vern Gagne, Jim Crockett. None of them people you name had an objective against WWE. Like it's not a fight. It wasn't a fight to them for the whatever good of wrestling. They did it to make money, brother.
They was just holding their own spot.
They was trying to make money, and they made money, legitimate profit. Which, by all intents and purposes, we can see that AEW hasn't made a legitimate profit yet.
Yeah.
Profit means making more money than you spent, and a lot more money's being spent than what's coming in. We see we see the ticket gates, we see the 2,000 people in the crowd, we see the 5,000 people in the 8,000, 10,000 seat arena. Come on, brother.
Yeah. Right.
Come on, man.
But see, and this kind of, it's like, this is one of the moments of lack of self-awareness.
Yeah.
Because it's like you refuse to acknowledge where you come from. The whole reason AEW exists is because people wanted an alternative. People got frustrated. It's not like y'all just got together and was like, man, we should just make a little wrestling company. We should just start something, from ground up, whatever. You took a bunch of people who were on the other side of the company. Cody Rhodes, who was off making a name for himself on the indies, Kenny, the Bucks, all of them who were on New Japan, and they weren't big in North America, so they went over there. They wanted to be big in North America. They didn't want to go to WWE, and they saw the frustration that was building in WWE because of what was going on creative-wise at the time. So they said, oh, there's interest in something else. So then you had Chris Jericho, who also was frustrated with his creative direction and said, okay, now I want to go over to Japan and meet y'all and see what y'all got thinking. And then they meet with Tony and they come up with a crowd source of funding, come up with this idea for a company, and boom, AEW becomes an idea. It becomes a promotion. It becomes real. It gets a TV deal, all this other stuff. So the fact of the matter is, going back again, it starts with, we wanted something else. We wanted change. As the great philosopher CM Punk once said, we wanted change. And so that change is what AEW is. So the longer you just continue to disregard that and act like you don't want to acknowledge it, the more it's going to get worse for you. It really is. Mm-hmm. So self-awareness is going to be key in the coming years to avoid becoming another person on that list that tried and failed and goes to that graveyard of folks that you just mentioned, Tony. Like, at some point, you got to call it what it is.
Hey, you said he doing it in the spirit of Ted Turner. Ted Turner's still alive, bro.
Like, come on, bro. And look, and the thing is, again, you gotta use self-awareness here. Ted Turner was a businessman. Mm-hmm. He, as a businessman, was trying to beat Vince McMahon as a businessman. He didn't give a fuck about wrestling. Wrestling was just selling. It was just making money. So he said, okay, let me put resources into that, hand it off to Eric Bischoff and them to run the day-to-days, and y'all do what y'all do. I want to beat Vince McMahon. You know this about this wrestling bullshit, so I'm going to give you the money and you take care of it. It didn't work out. That's all.
That man, he a fan like us, bro.
I've been saying that, bro.
Like he literally a fan like us. You know how we be on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
He used to be on the internet all the time. Like the internet forums back in the early
Fantasy
2000s.
Booking.
Yeah, yep. He literally used to do that. He literally used to be on them all the time. Like he just like us. He just was born into billions of dollars.
That's what I'm saying. Huh? Like,
and one thing I've learned from wrestling fans, they don't know anything about wrestling.
Right.
What
And
make
that
him different besides the fact he got money?
exactly.
Nothing.
And that's the thing. It's like because he been a wrestling fan all this time, and he listens to what the fans say, what their opinions are, what their emotions are, and it's like, okay, so let's just do what they want. And it's what I say about Tony all the time. It's how he does things with signing free agents and all these big names and stuff that come from other places. It's like it's about just living in the moment because you want to make the fans happy for that night on that show. You know, you go in here next week. Let's sign somebody and get them in there for this show. We got this pay-per-view coming up. Let's sign somebody so they can be a surprise on this pay-per-view. Like, it's always this moment, this moment, this moment. It's not sustainability. If you gave me the money to start up a wrestling company, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of that money to buy a day, 24 hours to study under Vince McMahon. Like, y'all, listen, I said this last week. I listened to Jericho.
That's a good first purchase.
Exactly. Like, I mentioned it. Jericho did the show. With Chris Van Vliet. He's like, I would tell anyone in AEW, he said this. He said, I would tell anyone in there that, like, wants a sustainable long career, you need to spend, like, a good 6 months working with Vince McMahon. Because you are not going to find another person in the world that understands the business like he does. He has lived it, breathed it, slept it for his entire life. He's almost 80 years old. Like, you are not going to get a better tutelage about the business. So it's like, you're not going to beat them because of that. Because his foundation has been laid, and now you got Triple H, who's been Triple H has been backstage as far as learning the other side of the business since at least 2001. At least then. Like, he didn't get in there and say, I'm just going to be a wrestler for the whole rest of my career. No, he saw the other side of the business and said, I want to learn it. So he spent at least a good 20 years learning the other side of it. So it's not like he just stepped into this the last couple of years. No, he's been groomed for this for as long as some of us have been alive. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the first person you got to talk to, if you really want to be that, is you got to talk to the guy who's been doing it. Like, this is in his blood. So, yeah, again, going back to Tony, it's like, it's always about, I gotta take him out. I know what the people want. I know what the crowds want. I know what wrestling fans want. Let me do this, that, and the third because I got the money to do it. You're never going to do it, bro, because the substance is there. Like,
just like Trump, bro.
Like, this is true. Like, what is known, what's known and what you like is second nature to you can't be beat by flash and substance from other places. You can't do that, man. It just won't happen.
Hey, one thing you said about is just like, it's always just about the moments with them. Is nothing sustainable. Yeah. Wasn't that one of the complaints about WWE like 5 years ago? They just all about moments and then they never build on them.
Yeah.
What's the difference between that and now? At least the moments was bigger then. Like,
right.
Fucking Will Ospreay is the big debut. Like, who gives a fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Because it's not like WWE hasn't had those moments. But again, you've been at this for so long. There are gonna be periods of time like that. The 80s, when they got on TV and stuff like that, you didn't watch in the 80s. You watched the pay-per-views because TV was trash. Then you got to the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Now you got your Monday Night Raw and eventually SmackDown too. You know what I'm saying? And that was good TV. But once you got to like the tail end of, not even the tail end, like midway through 2001, it starts slumping. You know what I'm saying? Attitude Era is about to end. Like, they had the whole point of the original brand split was because, one, you had too much talent after you got WCW bought out.
ECW.
Yeah. But also, you had to do something about, the TV ratings. Like, okay, now TV is getting a little flimsy here. So it is going to happen. It's like the points of frustration are going to exist. But to think that you're going to take advantage of that vulnerability of fans and say, This is my moment. I'm going to build the dragon that's going to slay all of these motherfuckers. Nah, bro. Nah. It's just not going to happen. In 5 years in, Tony still doesn't seem to realize that it's okay. It's okay. Eventually, we'll get there.
Oh, shit. No, they're not. I'll tell you that right now. It looked like it 2 years ago. It looked like they had the possibility 2 years ago. And that shit just fell. I ain't seen a faster slide. This is the fastest slide I've seen any wrestling company just do. Like even TNA, they made it to like 7 years before it really started to slide. Like WCW was only around for 13 years. Yeah. Y'all forget that part. WCW was only around for 13 years, bro. And I would say about 9, 10 of those years was really after about 9, 10 years, that's when it started to slide. So they made it to about 10 years. But really, WCW's peak was 3 years. It was 3 years, bro. 96, 97, 98. 99 was when it started to slide.
Yeah, because
2000 was the bottom tier worst shit of all time.
Yeah, because they got the Terrys and the Scott Halls and Kevin Nashes and everybody like that, and they started signing all them, and it's like the NWO and the cruiserweight division and everything like that was ticking all the boxes and hitting that boom period. But again, this is like I said before, it's like you did that for the flash and the circumstance and all this other stuff, but ultimately you just stay in the course. You got people in there that are homegrown, learning under Vince, and then they start pitching new ideas. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, they said, "Hey, got this idea, something that we just want to shoot here out on TV and see what happens." And they had to really try to push the envelope with the FCC, but it's like, hey, we gotta try some shit, see what happens. And then sure enough, there you go with the attitude era.
That one segment with DX when they was doing the whole press conference, that was wild.
Yeah, yo, listen. I ain't never heard it. To this day. I ain't heard no shit like
words that you would say off TV nowadays,
right?
On TV,
they was talking like they was in the locker room, like
man. They was saying all the F words.
Yeah,
there's multiple F words, and they would say all of them.
Oh,
it was going crazy. Hey, man. I got one more thing to say about that little tidbit. Hey, I want to say being a wrestling fan is not hard at all, bro. It is a television show that I turn on a few times a week. Ain't nothing hard about it. What's hard about being a wrestling fan? Especially when you got so much to choose from. You can just turn that shit off and go watch something else. It's hard. It's hard to not do that, apparently. It's the hardest thing in the world for y'all to not do that.
Yeah, man. It's at the end of the day, we got a love for it. It's been a part of life for us for majority of life. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we can't ever take this shit too seriously, and that's where it crosses over into the hyperbole and the dramatics and all this other shit. Like, listen, man. This is not going to dictate anything I got going on in my life that's going to get me out of character. Like, I can get mad. I can get, I feel some type of way in the moment while I'm watching. But it's like, listen.
Yeah, like all TV shows are emotional.
Exactly. Right. And if I got to vent about some shit, that's what I come here for. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm mad about some shit, I'm going to come here and I'm going to talk about it because it's a platform and it's about this shit. But that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. We go home.
Spend your time going crazy on social media.
Oh my goodness, it's like
tripping.
Like you niggas,
man,
you niggas become a monster in the last. I want to say really the last decade, honestly.
Yeah, it's been I pinpointed it 2016. Whenever Cody left WWE and he went on the Indies, then I was kind of like, oh, how could they do this to Cody? Type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was the first one where motherfuckers really started tripping. And then the Flames were fanned a lot by Cody. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all something if y'all don't know this. Uh Cody Rhodes' middle name is Garrett. Your boy Dave Meltzer named his son Garrett after Cody because Dusty Rhodes named, yeah. So this dude
Oh
named his son
God.
after Dusty Rhodes' son.
Oh no.
And then that's just how that relationship has been so close for pretty much ever.
Oh man.
But yeah, once he started hyping Cody up and the Young Bucks and all that stuff, that's when everything started getting bad. But real quick on you niggas.
I'm packing the air, this gas what?
These peasants, you peasants.
It is only appropriate that our last peasant of the week of 2023 goes to, spoiler alert, peasant of the year, you niggas.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Man.
Oh, man.
And not just you niggas. Also, Maria Kanellis.
Bring that ass here, boy.
You too. Cause you was included in this. And I'm gonna stall out Mark Briscoe on this because I wanted to give Mark Briscoe this, but I understand. I get it.
Oh shit.
I get it, bro. And this happened. I made a little mention of this last week on the show. This happened like before last week's episode. I didn't have enough context to officially give you niggas and Maria Kanellis the peasant of the week. I didn't even know Maria was involved, honestly, before we went on air. I just knew Mark Briscoe and you niggas, and I wasn't gonna give them that because last week I started out Mark Briscoe. I was just like, listen, I know I made the conclusion that he was just kind of tripping because his brother passed away this past January. So it's been almost a year where his brother passed away and he saw something that just like triggered him emotionally. I get it. When you're grieving, you can't put a timeline on grief.
Yeah, no, of course.
So like less than a year for your brother, who is also your tag partner, your co-worker, you traveled around the whole world with, he's just gone just unexpectedly one day. Like y'all literally posted a picture together that same day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
Like I get it. We gonna stall him out. But the reaction to everybody from everybody else, bro, from just wrestlers, and then here come Maria Kanellis. She always got to involve herself in something. Of course, white women always got to involve themselves in something and then play the victim afterwards.
I tell you, man. Like,
see, this is why I stay off of Twitter. It's so toxic. Ha ha ha. It's nothing but racism and sexism and family planning shaming. I've never heard that one before.
Family planning shaming. What?
Yeah.
See, I like Maria. I really do.
I don't. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't. I used to.
Yeah. The last
Mike
couple
theme
years,
song
like,
in WWE was fire too.
It was. And see, and this is my thing. Like, some of the things that she done said, because you know she been on Twitter a lot lately. Some of the things she done said, I agreed with. And then there's some moments where it's like, okay, let's just take a back seat. Let's regroup and let's think twice about this. What you saying? But yeah, I'll be trying. This was one of them times I'm like, yeah, maybe let's just not put all that energy that you putting into it. You know what I'm saying? If you staying off Twitter, just stay off Twitter. If that's how you feel, because you're just making it worse.
I was calling for the intern of a social media page for a television network to get fired because they didn't know about some wrestlers that only wrestling fans know of.
Right.
Like this ain't like they posted a picture of somebody and then reference Stone Cold.
Right.
Or reference The Rock. Hey, this This is a WWE on Fox intern, the same Fox that airs Cowboy games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Cowboys go by them boys.
These people know social media and how to work it. Like they are not. You do not assume that these people are diehard wrestling fans and they know everything.
They don't know everything about wrestling.
They probably
social media people. They probably just found out about the WWE this year when they got the job.
That and they probably younger than us. So a lot of these wrestlers, they probably never even was watching like that. Like, y'all gotta consider some of these things. Y'all just going off.
So Maria talking about the Briscoes are the only dim boys. This is Jody Breeze erasure, and I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm not gonna stand for it. It's not okay.
Man.
It's young Jeezy erasure.
And the thing is too, like when I saw that first, I'm thinking like it was probably just a troll job that y'all overreacting to. And listen, like you said, they probably don't know shit, and they said something that sounded hip. Like
this is a literal 20-year-old, bro.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it might be
there are no
someone
social media interns for like big corporations. Like nobody is over the age of like 22.
Yeah, man. Like they saying some shit that sounds cool. Like y'all don't ever consider that the fact that they just trying to make it catchy. They're trying to make it get attention. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all do with your atrocious takes sometimes. Y'all want clicks and likes and shit. So what makes you think that people that get paid to do that don't do that?
Yeah. Y'all tripping, man.
Oh.
Y'all tripping. Shout out to the Ring of Honor Final Battle. Did you watch that?
Nah, I didn't catch it.
I ain't watch that shit neither, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't watch that shit.
I knew what was going on. I just like, I'm gonna check out.
I had no desire to watch this shit, man. You remember that a few weeks ago you said we was gonna have a conversation about Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
It's time. Let's have a conversation.
Oh shit.
Ring of Honor is just WWECW.
I mean, listen,
it's much worse, actually.
I can say that, and I hadn't even really watched it like that. That's honest.
At least they tried with WWECW for about a year and a half, maybe. Like they tried, but like they ain't tried at all with Ring of Honor so far. No. Like this shit is just a glorified advertisement for AEW at this point, and that's all it was meant to be. Ring of Honor talent rarely get wins over AEW's, they designated talent. That rarely happens. And it's like, it don't seem there's no purpose for Ring of Honor at all, except for like these indie wrestlers to get a free ride financially, which is great. I'm not complaining about that at all. Like, I get it. But it's just, it serves no other purpose at all. The wrestling just isn't good. You got people getting dragged to the shows, getting harassed by the wrestlers. Did you see that?
No, what happened?
I ain't gonna say harassed, but so it was the FTR. They had a match at this Ring of Honor show that just happened. And the bald nigga, the real sensitive one, that's always crying on Twitter about some Dax.
It's Dax, yeah.
Yeah. This dude goes out to ringside and gets in the fan's face because the fan was like looking down at their phone instead of watching his match. Mind you, the fan was a black woman too.
Oh man.
And she looked up like, nigga, if you don't get on my fucking face. The camera caught it too. I will find it. I will find the video and send that shit to you. Cause it was ridiculous.
Oh man.
So like we tripping, bro. We tripping.
That's the other side of the conversation that I mean, it might take a minute to get through because some of these wrestlers, man, just don't. I from a place I understand, because if you give your life and your livelihood into this, and you just it's what you've been living your whole life to accomplish. Yeah, I can understand when sometimes it look like people just kind of tuning you out, but that's the nature of the business, though. Like, you're gonna have moments like that. Like if you a lifer, you're supposed to be able to take the moments and keep it pushing. Like you don't get sensitive and be like, oh, I'm over here working my ass off, and you just on your phone, social media, shit like that. Like, bro, come on now.
You don't even know what she was doing on her phone.
Right.
Might have been an emergency she was tending to. She might have been at the show. Looked like she was at the show with her dude. You know what I mean? Like her dude probably dragged her to the show. She might have been checking on her baby or something. You don't know. You want to get in her face, think she disrespecting you, man. Fuck your wrestling. You're not that entertaining for anybody to really care to watch you anyway. I'm gonna be real. It's the last show of the year. It's just true. I've never been entertained by an FTR match. The one time I've ever been entertained by FTR when they were beating up the dude that was trying to attack Bret Hart. Yeah, that was the other nigga. He more entertaining than you. Your partner more entertaining than you, bro. The one with the hair, he more entertaining. The one that be having road rage and shit.
Right. He's out here wilding.
Oh God.
Oh man. But yeah, like you don't know what's going on. Like she could have took a picture and was editing it. Like
right. She might have been putting your ass over. You over here crying. Now she gonna delete it. She might have had mad followers. You would have had more followers. People would have cared about you more. See, blocking your blessings, bro. You don't know nothing. Just mind your own fucking business. You out there, you got a job to do. Do your job. Fuck caring about what's going on the other side of it.
Yeah, man.
Like if they not disrespecting you, like legitimately disrespecting you, then why are you paying it attention? Is my thing.
Right. Yeah, they don't think of that.
You sensitive, bro.
Oh. Yeah, it's bad out here, man. It's a damn shame.
Anyway, what else you watched this past week, wrestling wise, man?
Well, we already talked about it. I actually went back and I watched Armageddon 07. Then I was gonna segue into 08.
I don't remember what happened in 07, dude. I know it was like Edge won the title, didn't he?
Yeah, this was when Zach and what was the other dude?
Brett and Brian.
Brian, yeah.
Kurt Hawkins.
Kurt, yeah, there we go. Brian Myers, Kurt Hawkins. Yeah, they debuted because they were literal Edge doppelgangers.
The Edge heads, yeah.
Yeah. That was the main event.
That was that show. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, they showed up. They was taking choke slams and last rides, and they kept showing up. And the Edge just popped up out of nowhere, hit Taker with a chair, pin Batista, he's the world champ. Then Chris Jericho comes back. This was he had come back.
Jericho and Orton?
Yeah, he had just came back after Survivor Series. It was his first title match. And JBL showed up and got in the match and caused him with the disqualification.
I don't remember that bullshit.
He ran into him on commentary. Like
I was hot.
That was stupid as hell.
Like, you didn't have to sit your ass down. I thought you was hurt. I thought your back was hurt.
Right. Like you ain't had to put Jericho over, but that was kind of a stupid way to do the shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was all right.
They was scrambling. I get it. They probably had plans with Cena and shit around that time.
Yeah. Yeah, they was trying to figure stuff out. And I think cause yeah, Cena was on the way back. I don't know how many people knew at that time because we still had a whole month to go.
I'm gonna tell you, I knew. You couldn't fool me, bro. I'm gonna just tell you, bro. John Cena tears his pec, right?
Mm-hmm.
In October. And you telling me he about to be out for a year? What? You about to tell me you about to be out for a year?
Hey,
hold on. I'm not stupid, bro. When Edge had the same exact injury earlier that year and came back in 4 months, I just started computing. I was like, 4 months. John Cena, he got hurt at the beginning of October, end of September.
Edge did have
I put injury. 4 months. I was like, that's Royal Rumble. John Cena gonna come back at the Rumble. So when he showed up at the Rumble, I was like, I knew it. I was like that Leo DiCaprio meme. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I definitely forgot Edge had that injury too.
Edge had the same injury the same year. He had just came back like 2 months before John got hurt.
It
You
was
telling me
right.
John about to be out 3 times longer than Edge was? Come on, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
stupid.
that was crazy because
I'm not stupid.
he popped up. It was after he won, after he beat Taker for the title. He had the matches with Batista, and he was supposed to face Kane at the Bash.
Yep.
And he got hurt with the pec, and he came back in Survivor Series. It was like, oh shit. And Cena was a whole machine, so like he got an injury, so it's like
I would have thought Cena came back before Edge would have. You know what I'm saying? Around that same time frame. I'm not stupid, bro. You can't certain things you can't work me on, and that was one of them. I knew he was coming back around that time, so
hey,
shout out to them, man. This past week, you know, just because it was our birthday and stuff, I watched TLC 2018. I watched a little bit of it. I didn't finish it, but that was the main event: Oscar, Becky, and Charlotte in TLC. Oscar won. On the same show, we had Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental title. This is after Dean turned on them. After Roman's cancer came back. Scary time too. Yeah, real bad time. I was scared for my boy though. I was honestly scared. Like one day I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be some breaking news that like he passed away or something.
Yeah,
like that shit scared the fuck out of me for months until he was like, I'm in remission, y'all. And I was like, let's go.
Now and especially when you think about what we know now ever since with other wrestlers, it's like
right.
Damn.
Exactly. Like you never knew that like Bray and Brody, you was gonna see them on TV for the last time.
It's crazy.
Like you didn't know that. Like at least with Roman, you kind of. I think Roman was worse though, because like you had it in the back of your head the whole time until he came back. You know what I mean? Like at least with like Bray and Brody, that shit was sudden and it was unexpected, which still sucks. But it's just like you at least were expecting them to come back at some point. It was like Roman, you didn't know if he would come back at all.
Because Bray was supposedly on his way back.
Yeah.
And then
we
all
literally
of a sudden,
talked about that like 2 weeks before it happened.
Yeah, all of a sudden, just like that was it.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to Bray. R.I.P. to Brody.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to Roman. Glad he was able to, you know, clear up everything and come back and, you know, be the tribal chief. But elsewhere on this show, man, we had the New Day took on the Usos and the Bar. That was fire. Drew McIntyre took on Finn Balor. And then this is the same show they hold my boy Baron Corbin. With him and Braun Strowman. Remember, Braun was like hurt, like legit hurt, so he wasn't cleared to wrestle.
Yeah.
So they had like fucking Kurt Angle and Alpha, you know, Chad Gable and them niggas and all them came and just beat the shit out of Corbin. I was like, y'all got Corbin fucked up, bro.
Yeah, man.
I was hot. I was hot. But shout out to Baron Corbin, man.
Hey,
he doing his thing now.
He was on his way up.
Yeah, he came back the next year and won King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin at TLC is like he has the worst segments at 2 TLC pay-per-views in a row.
Oh, wasn't that the dog food shit?
Yeah, the dog food joint was the next year with Roman.
Yeah, man. Bad look.
My man is a trooper. That's why he's my favorite wrestler, bro. Cause like I like to think of the human element sometimes with people. Like this dude, I enjoyed him as a lone wolf. He's from the Midwest.
Oh yeah,
he's one of
my favorite.
Yeah, he's one of the few wrestlers from the Midwest. Like I don't rock with Seth Rollins that much because he's from Iowa, but I still rock with him because he's from the Midwest. And Corbin, he's from Kansas City, which is like Kansas City is Omaha Senior. You know what I mean? It really is. But so I really rock with Kansas City for real. But that dude, I've been rocking with him since then. So it kind of hurt me when he be getting all this stuff that just sucks. Yeah. And it make me want to support him more. So when broke ass Corbin, that's why I had them signs I was passing out at SummerSlam. I needed everybody to get on the train.
Yeah, man.
Get on the broke ass Corbin train.
Listen, that was a damn good gimmick.
It was fire, and this shit lasted like 3 months.
Yeah, man. Like this dude was out. I don't know if any of y'all out there have been to Vegas, but it was some bunch of homeless people outside. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, and
yeah.
Particularly in the dead of the summer out there, it's bad. They had Corbin shooting scenes where he was like out there with them and shit. So like,
hell yeah, they had this nigga on the corner where Tupac got shot at.
Yeah.
Hey, if you ever been to Vegas, they lie to you and tell you that Snoop Dogg, what? That Tupac was shot on the strip. Tupac was not shot on the strip.
Mm-hmm.
He was shot a block and a half from the strip.
Right.
A block and a half from the strip, ghetto as fuck. So like, yeah, nigga might get shot over there.
Yeah, man.
It's not. They think this nigga got shot in front of the casino. That did not happen. They lied to you about that. I found that out the hard way when I was just like, because I live near the strip, so I literally lived like a block from the road where Pac got shot at, but he got shot a little further down.
Yeah.
So like I could walk to it from my apartment when I first moved here.
Mm-hmm.
I literally walked down there. I was like, man, this is not the strip at all. This is literally an intersection. They got a gas station right there. They got like the headquarters. The Caesars is right there.
Yep.
Not the headquarters, but it's like it's the employment headquarters. It's right there. Yeah.
The hotel I stayed at last time, right over there.
Yeah, it's literally like the hotel that Reek was at. It was literally like a block down. From there.
They had it. It was killing me, man. They had it on. If you look on Google Maps, it says right across the street on the fence there, the Tupac Memorial. I'm looking. I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about? I'm like, y'all niggas gonna tell me?
It's on Google.
Yeah, I swear to God, it said Tupac Memorial. I'm like, I don't see shit out here. And then I looked up. I'm like, oh, y'all niggas are dirty for this. Like,
it's literally like it's a gas station with a port of subs right there, bro. And then it's like on the other side, it's the Caesars Employment Center.
Yep.
And then like a little bit further down the road is this really ducked off ass hotel that I don't know anybody stay at. And then it's just a bunch of land. It's nothing. It's a bunch of land that they're gonna build some casino at, I think, in like 5 years. I haven't been over there in a long time. They might have started already. That's why I was tweaking when I seen they had that area where Tupac got shot at was like one of the roads for F1.
Oh, for real?
I was like, damn, they got niggas racing through the hood. They got these billion-dollar races going through the hood. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Ew, gentrification. Real.
Yeah, listen.
R.I.P. Tupac.
Facts.
R.I.P. Tupac. R.I.P. Biggie. And all the other fallen soldiers.
Indeed.
Hey, man. So we ain't going to talk too much about what happened this past week in wrestling, but definitely want to talk about Monday Night Raw. This man, CM Punk, signed with Monday Night Raw. He's officially on the Raw roster. And Mr. Seth Freakin has something to say about that.
Ooh, man.
So shit, let's get all the way negative.
Talk about it.
Man, listen, this dude Seth came out there and was cutting deep. Said, listen, I hate you, nigga. I hate you. Let's not get it twisted. You call this your home, but you've been trying to tear it down. You've been talking shit about me. You've been talking shit about everybody in that locker room for the last 10 years. And now you want to call it home? It was almost the same as the Hangman Page promo.
Kind of was, yeah.
But the only difference was this was obviously talked about beforehand and approved.
Exactly.
This new CM Punk was mad at Hangman Page for going off the record. That's the whole difference right there. For y'all that just don't seem to understand, y'all keep bringing it up.
Constantly.
Like this dude Hangman Page was a babyface, and so was CM Punk. They were supposed to be two baby faces, and this dude just went into business for himself and tell Punk how he really feel about him.
Exactly. And it's like, I get it. A lot of this stuff is going to come from some real animosity, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the best thing I can compare this to is Rock and Cena. Because it's the same narrative basically, right? You got the company guy that was Cena, and the guy that was beloved for a while, and then he didn't walk away, but he just went on to do other things, right? And Cena's actual real life beef was the fact that you called this place your home, you say you the people's champ, blah blah blah. You left, you became a movie star. This ain't home to you no more. That's really what Seth is saying. Only difference is he's like, you just left, went away, and you went to another company and you did this and the third. You talk shit on people, stuff like that. And now you want to call this home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the same narrative. And it was driven by some real animosity between the two people. But they both had the understanding that, listen, we're going to do this program and we're going to have a fire match out of it. And at the end of it, you know what? We might shake hands and have a mutual respect for one another. That's what Cena and Rock did. And now Cena understand better than ever because he's doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. He's just being more upfront about it. Like, listen, I get where he was coming from. I'm gonna keep doing this until I can't do it no more. But I'm gonna pull back on them dates because I got people calling me at the studio.
Facts.
But yeah, like this is the same. This is basically the same storyline. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, they're in a place now where everything is discussed beforehand. There might be some stuff down the line that might get a little bit, below the belt. It might get a little bit dicey because Cena got Rock with the writing his promo on his note shit, and Rock didn't know nothing about that, so he was hot.
That nigga was mad as hell, bro.
Yeah. He was stating about that.
It's gonna get to that point, but I think like both of them should expect it.
Right.
And listen, I don't think they're gonna let it ain't gonna get in the way of money this time. Like
no.
Which is telling with AEW that they let that shit get in the way of money, because that means there wasn't no money to be had.
Exactly.
So, like y'all ain't about to get in the way of this Mania check.
Yeah, listen. Especially if this does main event night one as it should, there's no
bringing
way
the house more than anybody else. They're bringing the house more than Roman is in night two, probably.
Yeah, because again, like I said this many times, night two, Roman and Cody, if that's running the back, that's a foregone conclusion. We know what's gonna happen there.
Yeah,
Punk and Seth is like, well, you don't know what's supposed to happen. And that's a first time for both of them because Seth never main evented either.
Right. Not officially, no.
Yeah. Yeah, not as being advertised as the main event.
Yeah. So it's gonna be big money, but this dude Seth said what he had to say, and CM Punk hit him with the
"If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch."
His nigga said, "Man, watch your mouth."
Yeah. Talking crazy out here.
You talk to me crazy one more time.
You got it.
Then we're gonna have a problem for real. But he said, I'm gonna give you this free one time, because you know what? He probably feel the same way. Like, listen, I get it, I understand it, but listen, you got to get over that bullshit, bro.
Right.
that's basically what it was.
Like, you got one more line step.
Facts.
From the king of line stepping,
right? He almost had a nigga moment on live TV.
Nah, for real. You seen it in his face, like.
Fact, that's the face niggas make. Like, I've seen The Rock make that face plenty times to niggas.
Exactly. Like,
I'll see Bobby Lashley make that. I've seen Ron Simmons make that face. That's a nigga moment face for real. Next thing you know, a chair about to get thrown. It's about to get crazy.
I'm mad.
CM Punk officially declared for the Royal Rumble, though, so that Rumble wide open too.
Yeah. Now, honestly, it's probably gonna happen. It's probably gonna happen. Yeah. Oh. And in fact, the more I'm thinking about it too, the Final Four might set up a lot of stuff, because I think my Final Four, I'm gonna say it right now. I got Punk, Cody, Jay, and I'm thinking LA Knight. That's gonna be my Final Four.
Yeah,
and I think Jay might even make it to the final three, because we still got to set up Jay and Jimmy. He gonna show up somewhere in the Rumble, You know what I'm saying? Cost him that.
They
And then
already
you
planting the
probably
seeds for that, bro.
yeah,
They already
exactly.
planted the seeds for that on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like this nigga trying to he trying to prove something to Roman now. And so like
Yo, the fun, it was hilarious to me. My man was simping all this time for nothing. He was getting hype. I'm like, you know this man about to say Solo, right?
right. Everybody in that building besides him knew they was about to say Solo.
Oh man, he just sitting up there looking sorry. I can't even feel bad for man because you know what I'm saying you want to play ahead of the year list. So
Hell yeah. Yeah, we can't get mad at that. But yeah, I like that Final Four of the men's rumble. What about the women's? How you think the women's gonna shape out?
oh man, that's tough. It's really like
So you gotta
I'm
shuffle some pieces around now because I thought you could have
yeah.
had Charlotte Flair in there at one point, but
I definitely would have had her like at least in the final four. Now I don't know. Like
Bianca, Becky, they gotta get Bailey. This
yeah,
might be Bailey time to win it though.
I, I'm telling you, she got to get a win somewhere. Like she's been on the right side of things, but it's what I've been saying for months now. She's been part of this group, and everybody winning but her. So it's like at some point in time, we gotta. I don't know if it's a creative thing or what, but like we gotta like act like we know that this was the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion at one point in time.
Yeah.
Like she was, her and Sasha were carrying pandemic era before we got to the Thunderdome, and even into the Thunderdome period too. So
Yeah, they carried
like,
the hell out the Thunderdome.
They did, they really did. So like we got to get back to that at some point. Oh, but I mean, I wouldn't put her as a favorite. I'll put her as like a dark horse maybe, but I don't know. It's wide open. It's really wide open because I would guess the Rumble winner is going to meet Rhea, but I don't know. You got. I'm always rooting for Shayna.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Nia's back.
Yes.
You already know. You know, Bianca can spin the block always, and you're never gonna go wrong there.
No.
Kairi Sane is back now. You know what I'm saying? Her and Io would go crazy if if we get a damage control split at any point in time. Who am I thinking? Then we got any surprises that could be showing up. Like there's just too much.
Yeah.
It's too much on the table right now.
So I'm trying to pull up these betting odds, but this stuff's slow, so I don't know about that. But I'm gonna see if it come up by at some point in the show. Bailey. I should have bet on CM Punk weeks ago. Now he the favorite. He the big favorite.
I'm telling you, man.
Let's see what this is looking like. Let's see if this one come up. Bailey is the favorite for the women's, actually. 2-1.
Damn, okay.
And Jade Cargill coming in second.
Ooh, I didn't even mention Jade. I don't think they would do that so soon. She might debut in the Rumble. I think that's where she might debut. Like she might show up in the Rumble. But nah, we ain't gonna just bring her in to win it just yet.
So yeah, Bailey got the best odds right now. Jade, Becky, Liv, Sasha Banks, number 5.
I gotta look and see how long that deal lasts. That New Japan deal.
Shit, this shit was probably a year.
Yeah.
1 year. Let's see what the rest of these odds looking like now. Yeah, Bailey minus 160. So it's looking like it's a Bailey era. And I'll put some money on Bailey for sure. I should have bet on CM Punk weeks ago. I'm kind of mad I didn't do it when I seen CM Punk was like plus 300. I'm kind of hot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Players fuck up. It is what it is. What's happening on Raw elsewhere, man? Becky Lynch, she want a piece of Nia Jax. Get in line. So do we.
Right.
Listen.
Every day.
R-Truth, he officially has been X'd out of Judgment Day. They shut the door on that one.
I don't know why, man. Like Listen,
All right, get some niggas in here, man.
Your stock goes up with R-Truth in your organization at any point in time. Like, think about that.
Hey, listen, the real leader didn't shut the door on R-Truth, so we still might have a chance. Very slim chance. Everybody else like him, apparently.
Yeah.
Said Priest. So we're gonna see. Yeah. I'm just saying, you gotta try to join a diamond mine next or something. Like,
hey, listen,
Diamond
Mine started with black dudes, so I mean,
it did.
We can get back to it. What happened to Stokely?
He in AEW.
I know, but like even there, I ain't seen him at all.
I see him on Twitter more than I see clips of him on the show.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that goes
low key. The first time I saw Swerve come out with what's his name, I thought that was Stokely.
Oh, Nana.
Yeah. I thought that was Stokely for a minute. Like, damn, he really going there now.
Hey, first time I saw Prince Nana, I got on my Umar because I was just like, what the hell is this?
Coon alert.
Nigga just dancing. Like, you got the dancing Negro on AEW now. That shit caught me all off guard.
You knew that's going to try it at least once.
Yeah. I'm surprised it took him almost 5 years to have a dancing Negro on it.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to them for holding off almost 5 years before the dancing Negro.
Yeah,
ain't that a bitch?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy work. And Cody Rhodes, man. Cody Rhodes and Shinsuke had a match. Cody got his ass cooked.
He got cooked.
Hey, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Badly. Then on SmackDown, man, we had Roman Reigns. He back, threw the ones up. Came back. And the energy is different every time he show up. I say this almost every time. He be gone for a month, 2 months, 3 months, come back, and the energy is just different. And this is no different this time. Randy Orton got him shook, though.
Hey.
Randy got him a little shook. But Roman got Jimmy shook. We already talked about that. AJ Styles came back brolic as fuck. He got LA Knight shook.
Oh, yo, what is the diet plan? Because, like, I know Randy was away for a minute, with the back surgery, so he had time to get it up, like, some gains up. AJ was only gone for, like, maybe a couple months max. Like, what
he was going football season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure he was in the stands, but, like, damn, bro.
Nigga came back looking like James Storm.
Yo, right?
So LA Knight, sorry about your damn luck.
Thanks.
Hey, no spoilers, but that New Year's Revolution special on SmackDown is about to be good. It's about to be a time. I saw the SmackDown spoilers for this week.
Yeah, I did too. It's
about to be a time, so I can't wait for that one. Y'all gonna have me tapped in live like every Friday. And shout out to Carmelo Hayes, man. He put in work versus Grayson Waller.
That's all I need.
Shout out to him. He's a liar and he's a gaslighting fool. But yeah. Put in work.
This is crazy, man.
Keep facing Kevin Owens. I can't wait to watch that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire.
So speaking of tournaments, man. Speaking of NXT people in tournaments, the breakout tournament for the men started this past week, and y'all know who I really be rooting for at all times, right?
I do.
The niggas.
At all times.
Same.
Is one nigga got eliminated.
Yeah.
The big nigga from Alabama. He went to Alabama. And I thought he was a Nick Saban recruit. I found that this nigga did shot put. I was like, man, your ass like you should have been on the line.
Right.
You out here built like Dante Hightower.
Facts.
Like, come on, dog. Yeah, he's still in there. But and then there's a light-skinned dude, he in there too still. So we still got a couple to root for. But none of them gonna win, unfortunately, because Lexus King is a replacement. He took one dude out, the Native American dude, took him out, and When the hell did Ava get GM abilities?
I don't know. I don't know.
That
But just like a colonizer showing up to try and dominate something else and takes out the Native American
right,
from the tournament.
right.
That's wild and crazy.
That's big crazy. He my new pick to win though. So,
but I also need to know when she got a job because I know like what was it called?
She had won in the Shawn Michaels
Schism?
office a while back.
Yeah, Schism just fell to shit. Like they just
it's just
they
dissolved.
just died, and Joe out here
back on the Indies and shit. Joe
Gacy. Joe Gacy
I tune out every time he pop up on screen.
He just on some weirdo type time. But yeah. Now she just lost and just wandered into Sean's office one day and was like,
came out with some authority.
Yeah, he's like, I guess I could use an assistant. So you just
hey, listen,
you do whatever you
do. It was a favor. Shawn Michaels owed her. If you know, you know.
Oh man,
Shawn Michaels tried to fuck over her daddy back in the day.
He damn sure did.
That was a favor.
We just don't talk about it, but it happened.
Yeah, that shit happened. Yeah, she came out. She got a GM job basically. She can make matches and shit now.
Like at least put a blazer on. Look, try to professional. You out here looking like a high schooler telling people, "Oh, the match is official."
All right, y'all here letting a 22-year-old boss you around.
Yeah, man, that's not it.
23. She was 23 now.
I think so.
Something like that. She hella young.
Yeah.
She Gen Z. She Gen whatever is after Gen Z at this point.
All right.
She a youngin. Yeah, she put Lexus King in the tournament though. So yeah, we
know what time it is now.
real advantageous.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool. At least somebody we know and have seen on TV. Like we don't know none of these other niggas. How we gonna get behind them just with them wrestling matches?
Right.
Like one of the dudes, he was in Chase U. Like he probably the only person you gonna get behind in the tournament because he been on TV. But
yeah.
And then speaking of Chase U, man, side nigga Scripps came in there and Andre Chase is like, yo, I got you. I don't know what that's about. Me and a couple other people a few weeks ago predicted that they're gonna teach a thug motivation 101 at Chase U.
Oh man, listen.
Like that would be hard.
I'm here for that. I really am.
Me too. 100%. Let's get that happening.
Facts.
Cut the check, man. Cut the check.
I'm waiting, man.
Hey, man, we've been on here for about an hour and a half. We're gonna get out. You know, it's the last episode of the year.
Yeah, man.
Told you we ain't got no structure, so we just gonna end it.
Yeah, we just
plug your socials.
End of the year, man.
That's it.
Y'all can find me at RickHavoc24 on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, go check out the Havoc Hour where I talk sports and entertainment on all streaming platforms where you find Young Kings Wrestling, Spotify, X Anchor, Google Podcasts, and the video versions. The most entertainment is up on YouTube. Go check it out today.
Yes, sir. And I am the thespian TC Fontaine. Follow your boy, TC.Fontaine. I don't post anything, but you can still follow me. Because like people see that I don't post and they be unfollowing me. So I need to get my followers back up. So when I start posting again, y'all gonna see it. And then them people might follow me back. I don't know when I'm gonna ever post again though. You can't post when you don't got nothing to post about, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like if I have something to post about, I'll post it.
Right.
You start posting on Young Kings Wrestling again on Instagram. Start posting clips and stuff now. YouTube, all that at YK Wrestling. Go check us out everywhere at YK Wrestling. Go to YKWrestling.com. CM Punk, he be doing the Cage Fury fighting championships.
Yeah, the commentary.
Cage Fighting Fury, whatever it's called. What is it called? I should get it right.
Cage
Fury fighting championships.
Yeah. There we go.
He's a commentator on there.
Mm-hmm.
And this past week, this man had one of his new beanies that's gonna go on sale on WWE Shop in a few weeks. And he was on there like promoting his beanies because he still do that. Even though he signed to WWE, he still do the commentary stuff on the third parties. He got a hell of a contract.
Hey, like, listen, real. Mr. Keep a Chat.
Hell yeah, he nominated for real. He nominated for real, but he got them beanies on there. And he said these beanies gonna go on sale after Christmas at WWEshop.com. So I'm gonna just let y'all know. Go to YKWrestling.com and click that first link that say WWE Shop on it. And whenever you want to buy from the shop, use that link and we get a commission so you can support the palace while also getting your merch.
Yes,
You don't get no
sir.
discounts as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know, you don't get no discounts. So you still gonna pay the same price you was gonna pay anyway, but you also gonna pay a percentage to us too. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
Percentage of your order gonna go to us.
Trying to build the brand, man.
Yeah,
Trying to build the brand.
So do that, man. Whatever you gonna buy, hit that link. T-shirts, hats, belts, mini belts. I think they still got. Yeah, it's still Christmas season.
Y'all buying shit.
Y'all might not have enough time to get your presents delivered because it's the last week. So might have caught the L on that, but it could still arrive after Christmas. You know, it's the thought that matters. You know what I'm saying? Not the timing. Not the timing. The thought that counts. Go get you some WWE merch using Young Kings Wrestling link, or you can get us some Young Kings Wrestling merch too. We got that.
Facts.
Same website, ykwrestling.com. Hit that Young Kings Wrestling merch right there. We got a couple things. Black wrestling, Black Lives Matter. We got the logo tees. You know what I'm saying? It's flu season, so get you a face mask, cover up. We still got face masks available.
Oh, bet.
Yeah. Turn that up.
Yeah.
YKWrestling.com. Hit us up at YK Wrestling. And Happy New Year, fam. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa. Y'all celebrate Kwanzaa?
Mm-hmm.
I should celebrate Kwanzaa this year, man.
Yeah, man. It's the black holiday.
Emoji. I don't even think that's the word, bro.
Hey.
Players fuck up. Let's get it. Hey,
it's
man.
Good.
Until next year, which is going to be our award show. So be on the lookout for the award show next year.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Said I'll be back to hold you down. I don't want to leave.
Back next year with another one.
Another one.
Young Kings Wrestling. We out of here.
Gone.
Gone.